we will be happy that we complement each other. The first thing that I'm gonna tell you is that there is a lot of talk about how Latin America is a priority for the Trump administration. I will begin by saying I don't believe so. I think this is a mistake. There are issues that are motivated by American domestic politics that are a priority of the Trump administration, and they have a Latin American dimension. But Latin America as a region is not a priority of the Trump administration. How I'm gonna say that? Well, the two arguments to claim that now Latin America finally is gonna get a lot of attention. I always remember that Fernando Enrique Cardoso used to say that the best option for Latin America is fly low and not bring a lot of attention, because many times when it brings attention, it's either on a crisis or the wrong kind of attention. And I'm quoting Fernando Enrique Cardoso because since I have social democratic sympathies, I don't want to quote Fidel Castro that used to say that there, when the Americans give us attention, is when it's more dangerous. Is what Fidel Castro used to say. But let's stay on the Fernando Enrique Cardoso side. Okay, so what are the two arguments that I say? First, that now migration is an important element, and therefore without Latin America, you cannot solve the issue of migration. Everything I have seen about migration, it is telling Latin American countries, you need to get back our deportees. If you don't do it, prepare that I'm gonna punish you very seriously. And the Petro incident is what it said. And it's more or less the same with the issue of drugs. And finally, in a kind of derivation of the conflict, great power rivalry with China, then you see that there is a call for cutting down the relation with China, reducing trade with China, reducing contracts with China, with the Chinese. But again, it's not Latin America, and it's not the policy that you will assume a great power will do in its near abroad of the kind of solutions that I wrote in my dissertation that are acknowledgement of sovereignty in exchange for deference to what the great powers are. There is not this type of relationship that tend to normalize asymmetric relations is not what is in the making. And the other element that the people mention is that there is a group of Cubans. I am Cuban, and if you don't know, you don't notice my accent by now, but there are a lot of Cubans in the administration and people from South Florida. And these people know how to speak Spanish, they know the region, and they have followed the region for a long time. How beautiful. No, it's not true. The majority of them are real estate agents in South Florida. A guy that was a lobbyist like Mauricio Claver Caron, a lobbyist for a pro-embargo, pro-economic war position for quite a long time. He was in the Inter-American Development Bank. He had an issue there of ethics or something like that. But he doesn't have any record of participating in solving the traditional problems of the region or of the region with the relationship of the region with the United States. And he is the most prepared person. He and Rubio are the most prepared people among them. The rest are people that have been big donors of the Trump campaign. One guy that is a great insurance agent in Miami, so it's a great experience of Latin America. He speaks Spanish. And the other guy is a real estate agent for Panama, the country that President Trump dedicated more time in his inaugural address. And by the way, he has not talked about Panama during the whole electoral campaign. So can we say that those are the credentials to say that he's going to dedicate a priority to the region? I think that we should begin by